This is the AMDM, your quick morning podcast full of Memphis news. I'm Natalie Van Gundy. Today is Wednesday, July 29th. The family of Rockhez McDaniel are claiming in a new lawsuit that he was pepper sprayed and then left to die. McDaniel, a 33-year-old father, died last July after experiencing what the Shelby County Sheriff's Office termed a medical emergency at the jail. The suit claims McDaniel spent 8 days in the jail's mental health area without a court appearance, barely assessed, and likely out of his mind. They also say he had asthma, which they believe contributed to his death after he was pepper sprayed. A little good old-fashioned NIMBYism is heating up Germantown's mayoral race. Edgar Babian, the former deputy chief of the Germantown Fire Department, has pulled a petition to run against Alderman Tony Salvaggio, who was previously the only candidate in the race. Babian's decision to run is centered around his feelings on a new subdivision that abuts his own neighborhood. He says developers of the proposed neighborhood are going against agreements they made with his homeowners association. A new medical device is helping with knee surgery at St. Francis Hospital. The device, the ROSA knee system, has helped with precision and real-time feedback about how each patient's knee is personalized and requires different work. ROSA is a robotic system that allows better positioning of knee implants and soft tissue balancing, both key aspects when performing knee replacement surgery, according to Memphis surgeon Dr. Ross Bailey. More specifically, Bailey said the robot in the device is able to use advanced cameras to map different landmarks of a person's knee. The device shows the surgeon where to cut and also, through a validation tool, where to adjust during the procedure if cuts are half a millimeter off. Bailey said the surgeon and team still have control of the device, but having robotic technology helps add more exactness to the process. Shelby County Commissioners approved a pair of tax anticipation notes on Monday, totaling $125 million. The $25 million interfund loan from the county's debt service fund and the $100 million loan from Regions Bank are a reserve to help with the county's cash flow or daily payroll and expenses that are usually met with the county's fund balance. The lines of credit are being used to take pressure off the fund balance until property owners begin paying property tax bills in December through February. The first of the two tax anticipation notes the county would draw from is the $25 million note from the county's debt service fund and then the $100 million note from Regions. And now it's time for a look at one of the week's biggest stories with Mary Casciola. But stay with us after that for more of the day's news.
A new seafood restaurant in the former fancy space downtown. A bagel shop opening a new location 7 times as big as its first. A Memphis couple pivoting back to dips after a restaurant fire. And a restaurant with a lights on but no one's home vibe that finally opens with a menu and a staff. I'm Mary Casciola. Food writer Sophia Surrett is here for another restaurant roundup as we talk about various pieces of recent food news. Sophia, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so where should we start? Maybe let's talk about Fancies, which are the former Fancies. The space is in Mobile. It has a great view, but it's a little tucked away. So what is the latest on that space?
Yeah, so, that place has been through a few concepts.
Mm-hmm. Has it?
Sorta. I feel like...
Oh, okay. Fancies, and then it was going to be floor and that never materialized.
Yes, and I think I'm saying that wrong. I'm like floor, like as if I'm like saying that so southern.
As in like sweep the floor.
Fleur.
It's like fleur.
Yeah, I never got to ask him how to pronounce it because it, didn't come to fruition.
It's FLEUR, so probably... I remember wasn't it going to be like French? Mm-hmm. French fusion? So that's probably what it is.
Like French American or something like that. So unfortunately, we don't get to see what that ever was going to be.
Right.
From the Crazy Coop co-owner. But it is going to be Walton Ricky's, which, love the name. I was like...
Yeah, that's cute.
Where did that come from? But it's the owners. So it's a husband and wife couple. They are doing the seafood restaurant named after their dads.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was cute.
That is cute.
And it's their first non-franchise location.
What restaurants do they have that are franchises?
Esco downtown, and then Fat Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah. And
So-
they have like a pretty successful Fat Tuesdays. Am I right?
It's the largest in the world, according to Memphis Tourism and itself.
Oh.
And as well as Esco, which I didn't realize until he told me. That is going to have a raw oyster bar.
Okay.
Which I'm not a raw oyster person, but I know there are many people that are.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. But they are going to have cooked oysters, which I have recently dipped into. So those are okay.
Right. Because they said that when looking at this space, they felt like they had to go seafood.
Well, yeah. They were like riverfront.
Right.
Like,
You're looking right at the water.
Fancies was seafood. I feel like it's probably like let's see if we can do this.
Yeah. It's definitely I liked Fancies, but it was a place where I'd be like, where is it again? Like, okay, if you valet, great. But if you parked and walked, it was like sort of tucked away.
Yeah. And like even more so now with the Oliver right beside it.
Right. That's a good point.
And so that's why the reason we kind of like first found out about this was they applied for an exterior improvement grant through the Downtown Memphis Commission's, one of their boards. And the exterior improvement grant, like 40,000 of the 60,000 in the budget is for exterior signage.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
So It's going to be like, Walton Ricky's down here, down here. Walton Ricky's, come and get your seafood.
It's
your
like,
$99 seafood platter.
Right. It's like
Or
in the
tower.
comic strips where it's like arrows pointing from every direction.
Exactly. I really hope it's like that.
Amazing.
That'll be fun.
Okay. So what's the recent restaurant development that you are most excited about?
Oof. There's a lot. I recently went to Wild Beets breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so it's funny. She wasn't ever planning on doing breakfast, but with Stomping Grounds, they are opening at 7 a.m. And so they were like, hey, you want to do some breakfast? She was like, sure.
Yeah.
So she said that was kind of fun to be able to do creative things like that. There's not a breakfast salad, everyone. That's not going to be a thing. But there is breakfast sandwiches, avocado toast, acai bowls, Greek yogurt, parfait.
I am the kind of person who is really into a breakfast salad.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's fine. I mean,
Your dreams are not coming true.
My dreams are not coming true about breakfast salad. I just can make my own breakfast salad.
What is your breakfast salad?
It's just a regular salad. You just eat it in the morning because it's like you only have so many meals to get your like greens and fiber in, and it's just it's like all right, start with vegetables.
Maybe you could do like lettuce, egg, bacon, croutons. Yeah. That's like toast and egg bacon.
I will say I am really more about the lettuces, which it's a bad time to be a lettuce lover.
Well, I will say Wild Beet does not use the suspected lettuce, the Taylor Farms. They do not use that.
Yes. So we will move on from the lettuce issue. Oh, good. I totally forgot what it was called.
Anytime.
Because that's not what I've been calling it.
What have you been calling? Oh.
I'll just tell you, I've been calling it the poop parasite.
I mean, I don't think it's not wrong.
No. But it is a good time for a restaurant like Wild Beet to be opening up or adding menu items that are not lettuce focused, probably.
Or like non-produce, except like your strawberries, bananas, and
all that.
Avocados. I forgot what the last one.
Okay. People at our office, were very excited about El Agave, and in part because it's actually pretty close to our office. But I think that there was also some nostalgia because the space has been around for a while. We also did a very popular Ask the Memphian about it when it was San Diego Cantina. And I think that sign, speaking of signs, burned bright for like 8 years, even though the restaurant was closed the whole time. So what is going on with that space?
Yeah, that poor owner paid rent for the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, good for him on time.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness.
I mean, clearly a business decision, though.
Yeah, I just think the restaurant group, like the one that owned San Diego Cantina, they have like other locations throughout the Mid-South. And so he just said like they just couldn't focus on that one as much to get it open because of their other locations. And then
sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah, and then funny enough, the El Agave, the owner, like one of the restaurant group's partners, is an owner of one of the El Agave's buildings in South Haven.
Okay. So the people who own who have San Diego Cantina, who own that building, also owned a building where El Agave had a restaurant.
They have one.
Yes.
The same one in South Haven.
Yeah.
So that's how they met. And then developed a good relationship. He's seen how successful El Agave is and was like, yo, want to come open up here?
Right.
I don't seem to be able to get it open. And I think y'all would do great. So 6 to 7 months later, here we are.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're open right now. So they are serving folks. The customer, the sign, hello, is burning bright. And you can go in there this time.
Actually, as soon as your story ran, people from our office immediately went to go check it out. And they came back with positive reviews.
That's always good to hear.
Yeah.
I can just see them sprinting out of here.
That's pretty much what happened.
Oh, I would pay to see that.
It was like, El Agave is open? Let's go right now.
Someone roll the tapes.
Okay. Let's also talk about Chef Flava's. Poor Chef Flava's had a fire in their Bartlett location, and that location is now closed, and they're really trying to sort that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing with Chef Flava's is their story is like so many layers to it. Like they just keep going, and it's successful.
It has so many layers.
So many layers. So they
I'm getting to the dip.
Right there. Oh, nice one.
Sorry.
No, you're right. Dipping back into the past here.
Yes.
I'll try my best. It's a frequent discussion that my puns could be better. But going back, the owners met in culinary school.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got married. Then they opened a catering business. That was successful. And Chris Moore, he decided to have, or he didn't decide to have, he made this like really good spinach artichoke dip. Regina's wife was like, this is going to be famous. And now it is.
Right.
They won this Walmart competition thingy where their product can go into Walmart stores.
Right. And that was like several years ago.
Yes, that was a while ago.
Okay.
And now it's in Kroger stores, Walmart. And during that time, they also opened in Bartlett. They co-opened in the space with someone else. I can't remember the name. But then a year later, they took over the space where they had a fire in May.
Right.
They were open like a couple of years, had a fire in May that almost completely destroyed it, except like the bones.
Right.
And so they've been working with that, and they opened early their downtown location just to like have some extra revenue, serve customers, while also serving temporarily out of Big Mert's wings and things in Bartlett. Yeah, to serve those customers as well, and also just like, hey, let's go ahead and open this downtown. We were going to open it later. That didn't last long because I think the insurance, they're having to like fight with them to get like their money, and I just think that's kind of complicated with that. So it was hard to keep pouring money into downtown and Big Mertz when like they're having to fork out money for this.
Right. They're also
renovation.
trying to get Bartlett back up and running, and they're focusing on the dips. Yeah, it's really a hard.
Yeah.
It's always really rough with restaurant fires because that, some of the restaurants do not come back afterward.
Oh, yeah. But now they're kind of going back to their their bread and butter, essentially, even though the bread and butter is spinach artichoke dip.
Right.
So they closed their downtown permanently, paused at Big Mertz. And so now they're going to be selling several different dips.
Great. Let's talk about Hive really quickly. What is going on with it? It should be opening soon, right?
Yes, it'll be. They're aiming to have their grand opening by end of August.
Great. Okay.
So big location, big news. For like everyone, the buzz, pun intended, is like so high. Like
people really like Hive. It's downtown. It's bagels. But it doesn't have like a large seating area.
No, it's mainly like
you really have to sit outside.
Sit outside or take it and go.
Sure. Yes. So the East Memphis location is 7 times as large as downtown. And so they will have some seating.
Yes. They'll have 80 seats inside, 30 outside, and a huge parking lot.
Okay. And in this case, like, here's another place you can go have breakfast.
Yes. 7 to 7.
All right. Well, Sophia, that is our time. Thanks for being here.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening. There's more on the menu coming up.
The Memphis Zoo is getting a big donation from the family of Fred Smith. Samuel Hardiman says the family of the late FedEx founder has pledged $50 million if the Memphis Zoo can match that through donations.
Matt Thompson, president and CEO of the Memphis Zoo, said the gift from the Smiths would be the largest in the zoo's history and would help raise the rest of the nearly $100 million to finish the first phase of a $250 million master plan. The challenge gift from the Smith family reshaped the zoo's African veldt exhibit, which includes African elephants, zebras, rhinos, giraffes, and bongos, among others. For the Daily Memphian, I'm Samuel Hardiman.
Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves has appointed a local judge to the state Supreme Court. Aaron Fleming says Circuit Court Judge Celeste Wilson of South Haven will take a seat on the state's highest court.
Wilson replaces Justice Robert Chamberlain, who the U.S. Senate confirmed to a federal judgeship for North Mississippi last year. Wilson has served on the Circuit Court since her appointment to the bench in 2017. Prior to that, she served as county court judge and as an assistant prosecutor. Wilson said in a statement that she was, quote, deeply honored and humbled by the appointment. Wilson's term begins August 1st, and she will serve until the seat is filled by special election. For the Daily Memphian, I'm Aaron Fleming.
That's the AMDM for this Wednesday, July 29th. I'm Natalie Van Gundy. Find links to all of the stories mentioned in this episode in the podcast description. Listen and subscribe to this podcast anywhere you get your podcasts or on the Daily Memphian's website. You can also hear us on WYXR 91.7, where our local news stories air every weekday throughout the day. And don't forget to subscribe to our other weekly podcasts hosted by your favorite reporters, including Sound Bites with Holly Whitfield, The Sidebar with Eric Barnes, and the Daily Memphian Grizzlies podcast with Drew Hill and Chris Harrington. You can also sign up for our breaking news alerts and our mini weekly newsletters we offer by visiting dailymemphian.com/email. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to start your day here again tomorrow.